Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Here we talk about old school things. Today I want to talk to you about the X-Arcade Tankstick. Specifically, how do you play it on your Wii, playing GameCube games and Wii games of course. But a lot of questions have been coming in, so I wanted to show you how you can do it, what adapters you're going to need to do it, and what you got to be aware of. So let's dive into it. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of the X-Arcade Tankstick. It's a wonderful piece of equipment. So let's start playing some GameCube games on the Wii. And let's go ahead and do some Wii games as well. Okay, first of all, it comes with the adapter, the DB9 or serial connector that you're going to need. This is going to plug directly into the X adapter 5-in-1. And I'm going to put links to all these. One lets you play Wii, PS2, PS1, GameCube, and Dreamcast games. So for today, we're just going to do the GameCube and Wii games. So let's do it. So the second connector that comes with the X-Arcade is a DB9 or serial connection. Just plug that into the back. Okay, screw it in nice and tight. You know, you don't want it to come loose, especially while you're playing games and you're shaking the X-Arcade stick like crazy because you're, getting your butt whipped in Mortal Kombat. But tie it in nice and tight. Next, what you want to do is take the X-Arcade 5-in-1 adapter and just take the other end of that serial cable, plug it in. Again, make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, not too tight, you don't want to over torque it, but make sure it's in there nice and tight. Now if you're going for more than 2 players, obviously you'll need another tank stick and another adapter, but this will suffice just if you're trying to do 2 people. So that's all you got to do. Obviously, if you don't have a GameCube adapter on the side of your Wii, you're not going to be able to do this, but take the GameCube adapter on the other side of the X-Arcade 5-in-1, plug them in. Too easy. Alright, we got everything set up. You can play, but you still need the Wii remote. There's no way to move the hand, sorry. There's no way around it. So I'm trying to get a good angle here so you can see both the screen and the buttons, so just bear with me. So I'm launching Mario Kart. You have to do that through the Wii remote, so just have that handy on the side. Go ahead and launch your game. Once you get the game started, it will detect it as a classic controller, and you can start playing from there. Alright, so I got Mario Kart started up on the Wii. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get one player working. A works just fine. A is going to be your middle button on the second row by default. Okay, if you look in the manual underneath the X-Arcade Tankstick, it does tell you the layout for each of the buttons. Okay, I hit A on the second controller, so all I gotta do is hit A on the first controller, which you would see, but my camera died, so anyway, it'll show up, and then you'll have 2 players ready, and then you can start your game. Cool, let's do some playing. So, of course, with the Wii, you had Versus and Battle, which was horrible in the Wii U version, I'll just say that right now, but anyway, Coin Runners, not too much of a fan, but anyway. So as you can see, I can move the joystick around. I'm going to choose Wario because that's my character, and I'll go up against Donkey Kong, why not? So you can pick your blue and red teams and you'll go up against each other, you and a buddy. So I'll go ahead and do a quick demonstration. I know you can't see the full screen, but obviously I can move it up and down and select automatic. Let's do retro courses, and we'll do the Super Nintendo one, why not? Alright, so I'm going to do player 2. Let's get on Donkey Kong. I was actually pretty amazed at how well the X-Arcade, controlled the player. Usually this game is pretty hard. You got to turn the steering wheel all the way over and, all that skidding and stuff. But aiming and shooting, driving, pretty simple. So player 2, not too bad. Let's try player 1. I know you can't really see it, but like I said, I was very pleased. This is very playable. So yeah, good times, lots of fun. What else is there to say, right? So basically, if you want to get out of the game, you just hit the player 1 button, which acts like the start or plus button, and then you can go down and select quit game or continue. Alright, but what about the GameCube game? So, I took Double Dash, went ahead and loaded it up in my Wii. You will still need the Wii remote. Unfortunately, as you know, when you load up a GameCube game, the Wii remote shuts off completely. So, to get out of the game, you're going to have to hit the reset and eject buttons and then power it off. But let's see how this thing works if I'm putting a GameCube game in the Wii. Alright, we'll go ahead and hit the start button and get going. So the button layout is very similar to the Wii, just like the menu that I showed you earlier, or not the menu, the diagram I showed you earlier. So the A button and the B button are very they're in the same spot. So I'm going to go ahead and pick 2 players. Like I said, if you want to do 3 and 4 players, you just need another adapter and another tank stick, of course. So go ahead and select 2 players, and we'll do a versus battle. Yeah, we'll do, we don't want to do co-op, we'll do the regular one. So I'll do the regular one, we'll go down and do some battle, and let's see, yeah, we'll do balloons, and hang on a sec, let me move the camera up real quick. Yeah, because you guys can't see this. You guys know the joysticks work, so let me let you watch the game. Alright, so we're going to pick Yoshi and Birdo. Yeah, we'll leave the cart. And then I'll pick Donkey Kong and Bowser. Yeah. And we'll leave them on the same cart. Or the same cart. Default. And let's go to GameCube. Why not? This is all about the GameCube, so sure. Okay. So we got the Nintendo GameCube stage going. I'm going to do the first player. You're going to see it down here on the second player. That way you can actually see the joysticks now again. So I'm driving around as Yoshi and Birdo. Swinging around. Feels pretty good. No different, no better than the Wii. It's very smooth. Alright, let me switch over. Bowser time. So you can also switch characters in Double Dash, as you guys know or may not know. It's one of the most favorite things that I loved about Double Dash. You could change characters of who's driving and who's doing the, you know, item shooting and things like that. Anyway, let's go find an item and see if I can drive straight enough, dodge all this stuff, and I'm gonna go hit Yoshi. No. Green shell. Turn around, turn around. Alright, let's go straight and nail him. Boom! Alright. Anyway, you get the idea. So there you go. I mean, Mario Kart, Double Dash, Mario Kart Wii played just fine. So on this one, I had to actually set the global controller option, I believe it was, to classic controller. Otherwise, it kept defaulting to the Wiimote. Don't know why, but anyway, you know, just be aware there's some of the emulator games you may have to kind of fiddle with the controls and the options and to get it working. Alright, and for all you homebrewers, if you have done that, you need to get this adapter right here. So the 5-in-1 adapter does output PS1 and 2. You just plug in that one instead of you know, the GameCube. Anyway, too easy, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. It's been a lot of fun. If you guys have questions, obviously post them below. I'll do my best to answer them, or Tony will do his best to answer them, whoever gets to it first. Anyway, guys, till next time, keep gaming. Don't forget to subscribe and like. See ya.